Hi, this is Paul with WeddingPlansToday.com. Today I'm going to share with you some excellent tips for saving money on your wedding. No one wants to spend the first few months of being married paying off debts made during the wedding preparations. Therefore, a couple needs to be very careful about their spending.
There are really 8 key areas where you should focus your efforts to save the most on wedding costs. They are food, the bar, the wedding attire, flowers, photography and videography, music, the honeymoon, and the guest list. Food costs are one of the biggest expenses you'll have.
Well, you may decide to have a buffet or cater the reception yourself, or you may inquire with cooking or culinary art schools. They may agree to cater the reception for just the price of the food or perhaps a little more.
Professional wedding cakes can be pricey, anywhere from $1.50 to $4 per serving. You can save $2 per serving just by shopping around for your wedding cake. When you call the local bakeries, you'll need to know how many servings, the shape, the color, and the flavor of the cake. Find a reception site that allows outside alcohol and stock your own bar if possible.
Consider serving beer and wine only. This will substantially cut down on bar costs, and most wedding guests will hardly notice.
If you have a number of guests who prefer mixed drinks, serve a full bar stocked with only well brands. You may also decide to have an open bar for an hour or so, or not to serve alcohol at all. You're going to want to keep an eye out for discounted wedding attire and thoroughly consider the cost of renting the tux or dress versus buying. If you wear long drop earrings, don't wear a necklace and vice versa. And why not make your something borrowed your jewelry? You can also find some great deals on flowers if you know how to look.
Give your florist a general style and color scheme and any flowers that you don't want, but allow them the flexibility so they can use what is in season and what's the cheapest.
Hold your wedding during the Christmas season or immediately after Easter when a church will already be decorated. You'll have to pay for a good photographer or videographer, and there's really no way around that unless you have an uncle in the business.
But there are many ways to skimp without missing out on the memories by requesting quotes from at least 3 photographers and reviewing samples of their work to ensure that you get a fair price and high quality.
For the music, you can look for a local college band or experienced DJ. You can also have your favorite songs just downloaded from the internet and saved to an MP3 player or CD to be played over the speakers during the reception. You'll also need to keep a tight lid on your guest list in order to live within your budget.
A good rule of thumb is to not invite more guests than you can spend a minute with.
For the honeymoon, look for locations with lower off-season rates if possible.
Use frequent flyer miles, hotel points, car rental points, and timeshares.
Use your wedding registry to help pay for a portion of your honeymoon. So getting married should not necessarily be expensive. These are all cost savings measures that will help you stay on budget. Get more savings ideas at WeddingPlansToday.com or download our ebooks on how you can save money on your wedding.